Ha! Just kidding. Just kidding. We're still here. So, how you guys doing? We got the audio fixed. I'm just joking you. I was still pretending to be a mime. And you guys fell for it too. Imagine a production as high quality as this one would ever have a technical failure. So y'all got baited. No, I'm still here. Get ruined, chat. Get ruined. All right, well, we managed to fix it before the stream actually went live, so we get to hear and party. But, oh, you guys are too easy, chat. You guys are too easy. But how are you doing today? Back. It's another co-stream. It's a wonderful Saturday. You know, Hastro actually upgraded the office. He put some like old school like 90s arcade boxes, like those stand-up machines. He put a few in those office, and my productivity has never been lower. So when that last game was going a little bit, I'm actually sad though because I was playing pinball instead of watching the Atlanta Reign and Paris Eternal field some bastions. So pretty sad about that one, honestly, especially since just yesterday on the co-stream, I was like, when's the last time we saw Bastion? Well, apparently that's all I need to do. I just need to complain if I want to see heroes played at the professional level. So how are you guys doing today? We got a game against the Vancouver Titans today. It's going to be a super easy, quick, nice, low blood pressure 3-0 against the Vancouver Titans, right? We sent the script to the Fuel, right? And the league. So we know the script is locked in. I can relax. I don't have to send medical bills to Hastro. Gibraltar is not being played today. So we're good. We're good, chat, right? We're showing the maps. You can notice on all of these beautiful maps, Oasis. You want to know what Oasis is? It's not Gibraltar. You want to know what Eichenwalde is? Ha! Also, not Gibraltar. Volskaya, very not Gibraltar. And you know what? Route 66, you know what? Not Gibraltar. So we are good, chat. We're good. Vancouver Titans, gonna smack them silly, smack them upside the head. You know, it's like Dalton Sombra or Doha Sombra. Which one would you want, chat? Which one would you want? I know which one I'd want. I'd want Doha Sombra. I know I didn't actually have to say that, but you know what? We're here. So I have no idea how long before the game we are, but we did have one tweet, used the hashtag OWL co-stream in order to send those tweets to us, and it was from SOC Graffiti, or which one? Is this the one? Which one are we having on screen right now? The Christmas sweater one. All right. It says, I'll make Jayne's Christmas sweater or a Yoha All-Star jersey in Animal Crossing if Jayne sees this. You choose, Jayne. Let's go. Cool, chivalrous, casual competitors. I like the hashtag too. It's feel the fuel. I mean, as long as it's not sniffing the fuel, I think we're pretty good here. But chat, what do you want? I am going to defer the power invested in me by Mochi to you, chat. Which one do you guys want to see? Do you want to see my Christmas sweater or a Yoha All-Star jersey? Which one are we getting Mochi to make for us in Animal Crossing? I don't know what you guys are doing with this burn blue hashtag. It's feel the fuel today. We are the cool chivalrous. Yes. Sorry, I've got to button up my jacket just to be more chivalrous, because that's exactly how that works. Right. We are the cool chivalrous casual competitors. Hashtag feel the fuel. I don't know. I just love that. Oh, what are we doing? What do you guys want? Make a half and half. All right, Mochi. Half Christmas sweater, half Yoha All-Star jersey. That is the decree that chat has given you. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. And of course, because y'all love making fun of me and comparing me to Torbjorn, we also had another tweet coming in from SOC. Says, now introducing Torbjorn Jayne Lindholm. And that is the best Photoshop job I think I have ever laid eyes upon. You know what? See, the worst part is I always want to say at least it's not XYZ, but the last time I said at least it's not the Torbjorn tweet, we are now getting Torbjorn tweets, but I'm just going to say it anyway. At least it's not my face photoshopped onto Torbjorn put into one of those deep fakes singing opera. At least it's not that. But yes, okay. So as usual, I'm gonna be trying a little bit different today. So I have been keeping eyes on both the YouTube chat as well as the match chat in Discord. So if you're not on the Discord, once for the millionth time, it's discord.gg/DallasFuel. But previously, I've been noticing that the match chat channel has been used for like more in-depth discussion. So I'm going to leave match chat for the people who actually want to discuss the game in depth about strategies, about those sort of things. And I'm going to reserve the actual communication and like the stream, the co-stream chat, specifically to the YouTube chat. So if you are watching this co-stream live and you've been talking to me previously or pinging me in the chat through match chat, I'm not going to be looking at it anymore, but I did log into my main account in the studio here. So if you ping me on the YouTube chat today, I will see it. So Jayne, what did you think about the Soul game? Are you asking me about the game or the casting? Where's the Pachimari? You're right. My co-host is not with me. All right, chat. I apologize. You know, Pachimari was just a little bit late. A little bit late to today's cast. Maybe he had a bit too much to drink. All right. Can I balance you on here again, Patchy? Wait, I gotta put him to the camera. How much can I tilt this microphone and still have him on here? Can we tilt it more? I don't want to be hunched over, you know? Ergonomics. I feel like this. Oh, come on, Patchy. Hold on, no! Okay, we're good. I just blew out some of you guys' eardrums. All right, so we go back a little bit. Now stay. Perfect. Oh, was kind of hoping to see Jayne wearing shorts under the desk or something. Please. I'm not a vast. I actually wear pants. You want a Torbamari? God, do we have fuel Pachamaris? I wonder. That should be a thing. I mean, Pachimari, you're wonderful and all, but I'm questioning your loyalty and your allegiance to the fuel. You're green and white, and yeah, it's rubber bands. That doesn't seem comfortable. I would not want to be rubber banded to my chair while I did a co-stream. That sounds like the least comfortable thing I could possibly imagine. Hey Jayne, how's it been being a Dallas fan this year? Oh, I don't know, Jack Young. As a Fuel fan yourself, how's your year been? Pain. Well, it's okay. We smile, we enjoy the company and the camaraderie through victory and defeat so that when good times, we can just point to the people who are jumping on the bandwagon and be like, no, you weren't here the entire time. Sweet, sweet victory. It'll be here. I'm hoping next year, but Jayne, can you sing for us? Make Jayne sing. I don't know. I gotta get Caleb on here as my co-host so that... Man, tech director's changing camera angles on me? Okay, Patchy. See, the thing is, when you see that red light over there, you have to look into the camera. You can't... It would be weird, Pachimari. But we're in the game. Okay. I didn't even realize we're in the game. Oh yeah, I'll stop making fun. Pachimari didn't tell me. All right, what have we rolled out on? Dallas Fuel, we're rolling out on the Junkrat and the McCree. We even got the first capture. Man, look at me. Just not even paying attention to the game actually having started. Oh, man. Okay. First cap, though, Vancouver Titans already getting back, and they have both of their DPS ultimates here. San Francisco Shock. Brilliant casting. Thank you. We're just going to have to warm up, and, you know, it's GG go next already on the casting, but it won't be in the game because we're going to win this one. On a little bit of a reset, though, here. And, yeah, so we're playing... Looks like we have changed things up a little bit. This is most notably... I think the support line is what's changed the most. We haven't really played the Lucio very much, except for the points in time where we actually, in the Houston Outlaws game, we swapped at halftime as part of the reverse sweep. But this time, we're not doing the Lucio Moira like we did back then. We're doing the Lucio and the Baptiste, which is a much more... It's a different playstyle for sure. It works well with the McCree, it works well with the McCree May, and it's one of the things that... Wow, I'm blanking. Who did we play yesterday? It was the Los Angeles Gladiators, right? It was one of the things that the Los Angeles Gladiators used against us yesterday to good success. So this is definitely something that could be being pulled out. Only God with good flank is getting 2. He's looking for the cleanup on the tanks as well. He's got his flash still available if he even needs it. But looks like everybody else is running away. And at 60%, we're getting the flip back. We're only at about 30% ourselves, but with only having used the tire, we're in good position, and this map is a really nice one to hold. So we don't have a tire, we use that, but we got pretty much everything else. Onigod's angry brother donating knock 50, which again is a made-up currency that doesn't exist, and he says, "Where am I from?" And yeah, I still don't know. But Onigod, we got triple assist from the rest of his team, is pulling out the solo kill high noon. Shockwave, though, answering back, so it's a 4-man fight. The beat is out as well from Paintbrush, but KSA gets the Flux kill and then wins the 1v1 against Note. But Gamsu's not out of here yet. He's super low, gets behind his shield. He doesn't have any healing, but thankfully he does have that shield, so he's going to be held in that corner pretty well. Yes! And Paintbrush gets the boop off onto Shockwave. Okay, so they finally chase down Gamsu. And, all right, the map is paused. We don't know why. Dalton from the Vancouver Titans is the one who's called the pause. But yes, we have no information. Nobody's talking in all chat right now. It was the Vancouver Titans that called for the pause. So at this point, the refs themselves are probably asking what's going on. Shara Robin says, "Jayne, I didn't think a head dent from headphones was possible, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. At what point do you think that thinking that my head is shaped this way from wearing headphones is a nice thing to say in the first place?" Jayne or whoever, is the clean stream not set to static 1080p? Auto isn't good. No, this isn't YouTube. This is a direct feed that we get from Blizzard. They don't just send us the clean feed over a YouTube thing, but all right. Can you move your cam away from the game chat? I'm the game chat? Oh, you don't. Do we have the ability to put the camera on the other side so they can see the all chat during a pause? We're gonna get that done for you, chat.
Right now we're in between. They're not showing chat.
Yeah, right now we're not showing chat, but we can definitely make that change if that's what you'd like. I'm sorry, man. It's hard to make it sound not rude. It's fine, Shara. You're by far not the only person who thinks that or asks that. But no, this is just the natural shape of my head. That a dent did not form from wearing headphones. Just a weird thing that people just say all the time. All right. Hey, a spray code? I want a spray code. Beep, 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 beep. Yup. Yeah, who asked? What is going on in all chat here? I missed. I should be keeping. Oh, did you, Oni? Oh no, they're just laughing at each other. I don't know what's going on. I missed the first thing, but have you guys seen Onigod's Instagram? Holy moly. Okay, Crimzo is apparently asking us to check out Onigod's Instagram. Can we mute the beeping while we're in pause? We'll get that muted for you in just a second here, chat. It's actually making me super, super curious here about Onigod's Instagram. I'm super curious. Are you curious, chat? All right. This is what pro players do during pause times. Jayne, do you think that having Hog instead of double shield would be more exciting to watch? So this is, I mean, more exciting. It really does come down to personal preference, right? You know, you hear, I mean, this is the first couple of days after the new patch, and at least the people who are playing in like ranked and top 500 are calling it more of like a deathmatch thing. So it's more chaotic, but it's also just more chaotic because nobody knows what works best, right? So even though it might feel like it's a little bit more deathmatchy, and especially since we've dramatically reduced... Okay, we're playing again. Enough about that. But no, exciting is personal preference. Back into the actual exciting things. Vancouver Titans just barely getting so a Paintbrush. I mean, a supercharger on the halt. That's going to take out pretty much anyone here. But yeah, so we're going to have to head back. We are ahead on the capture percentage. We've got both of our tank ultimates up, and Vancouver Titans, they've got their beat, which is going to be pretty difficult to get through. But supercharger, I mean, that pumps out a lot of damage here. What did I think about the Rain Paris match? Craziness. That's all I can say about that one. But fight 85%. Dalton's going to be taking out Gamsu here. This is a bit of a tricky situation because we're at 85% here. We don't have the opportunity to reset. We are going to be trading Flux for the actual beat, which is a pretty decent trade here, but we're still 2 down here. They've used the Bob. They're using the window as well. And we're at 97%. I don't think anyone can touch unless Paintbrush is going to get on the point. And I assume... I don't know where he was. All right. Gamsu is trying to get on. You know, the one thing I have noticed, I don't think we have had a successful overtime contest pretty much ever. Gamsu always tries. He's always on that ball, and he always just barely gets knocked off or CC'd or something. I'm pretty sure the amount of times that we clutch in overtime has got to be like single-digit percentages. So that's hey, Young, if there's one thing I want you to work on, it's that. Overtime contests with Gamsu. Ab says, Jayne, what do you think that the tanks is going to be after the new patch notes? I don't want to say definitely Roadhog, but for a while, and then Diva too. Like, if you don't need the shielding resources, I mean, wouldn't it be great if we had a Diva Hog meta? That would be nuts. We went from double shields to no shields. But on this map, we're doing words are hard. The Vancouver Titans are playing Winston and Diva and the Dallas Fuel. We're playing the Orisa and the Diva ourselves. So 2 Divas coming in here. Dreadlock jumping right in the back. He's so low, down to 70. Our main tank, though, Gamsu got hacked here, so he's not going to have another shield up. Dreadlock does die. Okay, just barely. That was a lot of damage. And we are playing Oni God on the Reaper, so that's going to be very, very difficult for the Vancouver Titans to actually do anything against here. They're probably going to swap off, and hopefully that's going to give us a little bit of capture percentage for free here. Jayne, do you think teams ever use PP as a tactical move and not for actual problems? No, I don't think so. There's no way that you could hide that from your team, really. And how could you, you would be dishonest very publicly to your team, and no, that's not something that would ever happen. So you don't have to worry about that. I can't even imagine that occurring. All right, but I can imagine occurring. However, is us winning with Coalescence looking for the back line. Oh, the Lucio is at like 10 HP. He's chasing all the way back, and both Moira cooldowns are used there, keeping everybody alive. Gams, who's so low, and that Echo Beam out there is, okay, so Shockwave on the duplicated Reaper, so Death Blossom is going to be up, and he can boot away, but he's still going to take out Paintbrush. So I think this one is going to be going the way of the Vancouver Titans, but we've pretty much got 50% here. You think you can Rhine into that? You think so, Ginja? Also, hello, Ginja. Long time no see. All right, though, 50%. What do we have? And we've got an EMP for the retake, so this is pretty solid. You can just even wait for them to go in on you. You've got both of the enemy tanks have their tank ultimates, but it doesn't really matter if they're hacked. So we don't have the position of, we don't really have the opportunity of going on the high ground that quickly. So could be looking for like a counter EMP or something of that variety. There's those dive-ins for those cooldowns. Yeah. Okay, so they were actually we're gonna do the counter EMP. So both EMPs were online, and then Doha just wanted to make sure that he didn't get his EMP canceled. So he waited for the EMP of Dalton come out, and then threw his EMP, and that's making this fight really close one. Nobody's died yet, despite all this fighting. The Moira is super low. Rolf does drop, and Lucio's got to be right there next. Perfect. So the Fuel is going to do a retake. Very clean. Not as quick as it could have been, but considering that the game plan from the Fuel required the Vancouver Titans to pull the trigger. Great discipline from Doha, great work from Paintbrush to not get EMP'd and also allow them to survive and counterattack with the beat. So really, really solid teamwork and counterplay from the Fuel there. How you doing, Speed Racer? And Crisis Side? Crisis Side just spamming like crazy. I appreciate the enthusiasm, man, but let a few people let other people talk as well. All right, ooh, those mines, man. Echo can be pretty inconsistent, and he's coming in on the Reaper here, but right as Paintbrush and the rest of the team, they just speed boost all the way away from Shockwave, and now he's out of the fade, so he can't even use his Death Blossom here, but oh man, right after that, Shockwave is like 30 HP and does manage to finish off Oni God, but so far we're still in control of the point here, and it's past 85%, so Vancouver Titans is very much in a do-or-die situation. We're using EMP though, so do I use EMP like right before he dropped? I think he's probably going to want that one back. So I was really excited because I thought it was going to be Dalton's EMP, especially with that situation where the Vancouver Titans need to kind of guarantee that fight when you can try and steal a few more ultimates from them. But unfortunately, it was our EMP, and now we've got 2 fights here, but Vancouver Titans are sitting pretty with a lot of ultimates. So this could be challenging. Doha definitely wants that EMP back. All right, though. Same sort of thing. Gamsu's going to be very early with this supercharger here. Doha could get hacked. That could be bad. He's great reaction. He is going to be able to translocate out of that. Dalton's got the EMP, and here it comes. Paintbrush doesn't have the sound barrier. Words are hard, chat, but don't worry. We've got more than enough to set up and recontest. And on the upside, the Vancouver Titans actually did use 4 ultimates, and we only used 1. So as long as we don't, like, we're definitely going to be able to touch. And then if we can kind of make this fight go longer, like the longer it goes, the more ultimates that we're going to get. So this is good for us. Yep, the Reaper's going to be teleporting onto the point, so now we just want to play super slow until we get some ultimates coming out. Doha getting primaled off by Shredlock, who chased him down after that, the translocation. And then Shockwave with the duplicated Moira is going to be using Coalescence, but that's not really going to find much, especially with our own Coalescence coming out as well. Barrier is out, our ultimates are starting to come online, and we're very close to 2 more. We've got the Reaper as well as the Diva Bomb coming in, so this is looking great for the fuel right now. Played that slow, even with the Prox of Shredlock, it's not going to be enough. We've got 2 more ultimates in the bank, with Doha having returned an on EMP. Looks like things are finally starting to go the fuel's way. They might be a little bit sneaky here, let it be a little bit sneaky, but nope. Echo's not going to even try turn the point. Gotta save that KDA, right? Shockwave not even going to try and go for the overtime contest. Just kind of just leaves. No, I don't actually want to win this map. That always irks me when players are like, overtime? I don't want to have more deaths on my statistics card. Bye. It's lost anyway. You know what? Vancouver Titans, they've got no faith. No faith at all. Opinions on Atlanta's Bastion strat? Unfortunately, none, because I happened to find myself playing pinball and watching during the exact games that they played Bastion. Pretty sad about that one, honestly. Paintbrush being very aggressive on the Lucio. All right, 1-1. We're going to City Center. Now, this is the one where Birdring just clutched the ever-living nonsense out of this map. But with Birdring not existing on the enemy team, I know that might come as a surprise to some of you. But without Birdring, I think that this map is going to go our way. So looking pretty good. We're rolling the Soldier Sombra. I love this. And then Shockwave on the other side is doing the Echo and the Sombra. So I think we've got the much better composition on the rollout. Shredlock once again in trouble. And he got just on this high ground. A great position to shed a ton of damage. He's dropping down. We've already got Shredlock down very early once again. And their tanks, both their cooldowns down. Well, Shredlock, I mean, he's dead. He's in spawn. Of course he has no cooldowns. But no, the rest of the Titans, they're trying to get away, but it's not going to be successful. Karkar living a surprisingly long amount of time, but all right. And we're in control. Very nice. We're going to see any swaps for the Vancouver Titans? No. And also, late kill onto KSA, so this is going to be a lot of percentage going the way of the Dallas Fuel today. Shock or Philly, Mr. Jayne? Honestly, I thought that Philly were going to be... I mean, like, oh, man, the finals in the Countdown Cup, they were... That was really close. I know the Shock won, but Philly could have taken it. And, like, I'm starting to think that Philly is just cursed to get second place, and they can never win, so... From now on, I'm never betting on the Fusion to win anything. However, of course, I am betting on us to win this map and take the first of, well, hopefully 3 quick ones. Starting on Oasis here. Onigod on the high ground. Dora looking for an EMP. That's a juicy one. He's going to be getting an EMP onto 4 of them, and the rest of them are just falling like a house of cards as Onigod drops his Helix rocket right into the middle of him. 1 Helix rocket, 2 kills, both of them being supports. That's 50%, and that's pretty nice here. So we used 2 ultimates there. We've got 3 more coming up. Titans really struggling. Shockwave finally getting off of that McCree, or the Echo, and he is going on to the McCree. All right. Just seeing a replay here as the Vancouver Titans are regrouping.
Hey.
Okay. Well, this is one of those weird things where it's oh goodness, Onigod just embarrassing Shockwave. They've got the EMP dive onto the high ground, but doesn't look like there was really anybody there. Or the Dallas Fuel kind of saw that one coming and just like left the high ground, so nobody got caught out. Even though Paintbrush didn't even have the sound barrier once again, they survived the EMP dive anyway. The Vancouver Titans definitely. Like, I mean, they had the coordination, but they just, like, the Helix rockets from Onigod. Mike, I cannot wait until this man actually comes to the United States and starts playing on low ping, because, man, he's been looking good on Ashe, he's been looking good on Widow. The only hero that he's even remotely struggled with has been Tracer, and it's 200 ping Tracer at the Overwatch League level. So, you know what? Looks like we're off to a good one today. Low blood pressures for everyone. We take the first map on Oasis. Jayne is a sandwich. Why is that even remotely a hashtag?
Play of the game.
All right, here's the play of the game from Doha on the Sombra that we won't be able to watch because the Observer client has a spectator bug. Nice. All right. Jayne, you got to do the Oni God phrases. We prepared for this, but he's not playing Ashe. He's not playing Ashe. I've only got like the Oni God's the only God in this server. You wanted that one too? I don't know how to not say those lines in a ridiculously cheesy manner. Like, you know, I was unironically listening to Uber's casting, and like Uber pulls out these lines that if I tried to replicate the things that Uber does and the things that Uber says, I would just look like an idiot. More so than usual, all right? I get it. I already look like an idiot about 90% of the time, but like, I mean, I gotta get Uber to teach me how he does it, man. Some of those lines that he comes up with, pretty ridiculous. What's your favorite jersey other than Dallas? The Envy jersey. Ring the bell. True. We did win. Pachimari, are you going to dab with me? No? All right. Pachimari doesn't want to dab. He doesn't have arms. But that's a victory. So. Work better, Bell. That's the first of 3 for today. It's actually very strange movements to ring a bell and dab at the same time, but just acknowledge no Uruguay as a country. You're making stuff up again, chat. How is this stream ahead of the official one? Because Blizzard sends us a clean feed. Jayne, in your very, very much unbiased opinion, what Overwatch League team has the best color scheme? I know it's Dallas. I like our color scheme. Do you know the number of blue blazers that I have? It's pretty ridiculous. If it happens to Oni God to play Ashe, how about Oni God turning the enemy team to ashes? Oh, that's not a bad one. But especially because the skins, and then when we're playing in the home skins, they actually like burn with blue fire when they've used the dynamite. It's like Oni God's making them burn blue. Yeah, I like it. How does being a content creator fare after being a coach for the Fuel? I mean, I don't know what is an easy way to, you know, it's like I get to go find people who like the Fuel as much as I do, and if not, I feel like I'm spreading the good word. I'm like, I like the Fuel. This is why I like the Fuel, and you should like the Fuel too. I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm just spreading the good word. What do you think about the Seoul versus New York match? I didn't watch it. Phantom, I love you. I love me too. You have good taste. What are your thoughts about chairs? Yes. All right. This isn't halftime. What's with the delay? 20 seconds. All right. And somebody has really got to fill me in on where this Jayne is a sandwich is coming from. All right. Enough about me, chat. How are you doing this weekend? I assume some of you guys had the rough day yesterday. If you were here with me for the Los Angeles Gladiators Day, we all left here and had some sad boy hours. But what are you? Tell me about your weekend. Are you guys having a good weekend? You enjoying the middle of August? Because I'm not. Because Texas is on fire. Like, I'm a Canadian. August in Texas is not something. Like, thank goodness for air conditioning, but. We don't talk about yesterday? Oh, yeah, this is our first game of the weekend. True. It's a bit hot here. It's like 105 degrees in freedom units. Temperature should not go that high. My AC is struggling in Dallas right now? Yeah, it's off. Show my mask. Where is my mask? Is my mask on the table? How did neither of us notice that? Safety first, chat. I am not socially distancing with the Pachimari. All right. The worst part about having a beard and wearing a mask is that if I wear a mask normally, it puts this like really weird line in my beard. It's cold here in Norway, 15 degrees or something, you know? Yeah. It's 50 degrees Celsius where I live. Get on my level. I don't want to be on your level. That sounds horrific. Jane, is it bad I live in Dallas and go outside in jeans and a hoodie every day? You're like my fiance. She just wears hoodies all the time. And I'm like, how? How are you not melting? Why don't you have a burned blue mask? Because we don't. So we need like a fuel Pachimari and we need a fuel mask. That would be great. That would be great. I'm pretty sure Ali is from the Middle East though. So I can kind of understand 50 degrees Celsius in the Middle East. That seems like it's not that uncommon. 50 degrees C, what is that in freedom units? A lot. You wouldn't survive in the Middle East? Yeah, no kidding. Man, like, positive numbers in the first place when we're talking about temperature are a bad thing. I just want to go freeze myself to death in Canada again. But you know what? Germany, I hear, has a fantastic climate. And you know what city is in Germany? Eichenwalde, because that's a real place. And that's where we're going to. All right, so Vancouver Titans, Dalton just scouting on the spawn as we're rolling out. We're rolling out more Reaper again. So I'm surprised because we being the Dallas Fuel, committed really hard to one specific composition against Los Angeles Gladiators and have now completely abandoned it for different compositions. And we were playing the Sombra Reaper, but now we're onto the Junkrat and the Ash. So we've got way more compositions in our toolkit or our toolbox than we had yesterday. And I don't know where that's coming from or why, but it seems to be working out pretty well for us. We've got the Junkrat. Hopefully it's a little bit better than Saucy's Junkrat, but we don't even have to worry about that. If Onigod's going to be fighting headshots, Dalton immediately getting taken out. And being the Sombra, that's so good. Even if we don't take that, that's going to be delaying the amount of time that it takes them to get their EMP. Crimzo, though, dropping really early. Paintbrush has a like super fast window, and that's gonna, well, it's 4-4. We've got the advantage in terms of spawn timers at least, but trades or kills are going back and forth. Dalton has returned to the point. KSA killed himself. Oh my goodness, embarrassing. Okay, so they've KSA still, he's just spawned now. We did get one tick on that. Doha has his tire as well, so they don't really have anything that can one-shot the tire, which is good. So we should be able to, especially this map, there's lots of places where the tire can go to find some big kills here. So this push, especially with that Junkrat tire, should be enough for us to get this first point capture. All right, we're going in. Hack, you can see that the Sombra there trying to make sure, did we catch anyone in that flux? No, we did not. Nothing's gonna be dropping on this guy. Vancouver Titans with a really interesting rotation there. The beat is out very early. Doha's gonna be going all the way up the tower. This is why the Junkrat tire is so good. Ring around the rosy, goes and finds Rolf. Does look like we've got two people caught in the flux, but I think they're going to survive that. Oh, Crimzo, you're so low. He's going to be able to survive. We're still trading kills back and forth, though, so really not being able to find a clean capture on this. And Shockwave doing work. Bob finds one, and he finds the second off Crimzo, and a third with Doha. So unfortunately, that's going to be a reset. We're going to have ultimates of our own. Looks like about 4 of them, but you know, we're under 2 minutes, so Fuel definitely wanted to capture this one a little bit faster than has happened, I suppose. Shockwave happy about that one. And he's definitely looking to be the best member of the Vancouver Titans right now.
Hello.
All right, deep breaths. We're good. I didn't breathe for about like 3 minutes. But we're back. Huge EMP from Dalton, but immediately gets punished. He even found the EMP onto Crimzo, but Crimzo just hid behind a car. So, yeah, Dalton, definitely, he hasn't had luck on the Sombra, even in the last couple games. Not just in this one, but Dalton's really been struggling on the Sombra just in general. So hopefully those weaknesses and other ones we can exploit as, you know, the cracks in the Vancouver Titans armor. But yeah, you know, there's other ultimates coming out, but at this point, it's just looking so good for the Fuel. And Crimzo doing an easy kill on Car. That's going to be the first point capped. Unfortunately, took a lot longer than I think you and I both would have hoped, chat. But you know what? A capture is a capture. So we're going to be moving on to second point. Now on the second point here against the Los Angeles Gladiators, this is where we actually got held around halfway through on the second point. So That's hopefully we can kind of avoid that mistake. We are playing a little bit better, and the Vancouver Titans definitely looking a little bit weaker than the Los Angeles Gladiators were. So they're playing on the high ground here. They've got those double shields, so we're gonna have to force them to drop off. But in the meantime, free progress is not anything to complain about. Expect kind of windows or some sort of early engage. Oh, a second shot from Oni God just knocks him down. Shockwave. He's been playing well, but not well enough. He's going to get rezzed up, but you know what? If you lost the first one, chances are you're not going to win the second one either. And Onigod, I'm sure, is not too scared about. KSA takes himself out for the second time. Oh, man. Dalton, you know, just participated, hanging out on the payload. If you lose the fight, at least try and stall it for half a second, I guess. But payload keeps it rolling all night long. So we're moving, and just in a couple meters here, about 10 meters away is where we got stopped from the Los Angeles Gladiators. So after that, you know, we've at least improved from yesterday. And that's all you can ask for, chat, right? You know? That's all. Can't ask for anything else. I mean, you can. Oh, Crimson just barely running away. KSA's in trouble. He's just barely surviving alive. The Immortality Field drops as well, though. Onigod absolutely going on a tear. Paintbrush helping out here and there, of course, but Onigod definitely the absolute king. Or would you say god of this point? And that's going to be a very easy second point, especially compared to the first one. And we're rolling all the way into third with the Vancouver Titans still running with their tail between their legs. All right, though. Vancouver Titans have, you know what, the EMP, so hopefully they can go ahead and just waste that one again, just like they did the last one. But, yeah, we're coming up with quite a few ultimates ourselves. A support swap here, so Vancouver Titans going to be getting control of this payload probably. Why would you... Okay, they got a 5-man EMP, but Doha... Blizzard kill onto KSA. Man, KSA is also having a rough day. They got the Bob, but he's in the backline, going to be immediately melted down. The Mercy also in the backline, going to be able to escape pretty easily. They've got their own supercharger out now. Crimzo and Onigod just coming together to taking out Karkar even while he's in Valkyrie or just exiting from it. And this payload, I mean, really after this first point, the momentum on this fuel payload has just been rolling. My goodness. All right. No ultimates available, but definitely in a position where the Vancouver Titans have to stagger back onto the payload. Karkar's down. They've got Shredlock on the ball, trying their best to kind of take things, you know, slow things down so that people can get back in. But we've got a window up from Crimzo, and that's a capture. We went from 40 seconds remaining on the first point through second, through third, and we have over 2 minutes. So, you know, just needed to kind of shake that rust off, get out of that first point, which gave us a little bit of trouble, and then I'm not sure the payload stopped all the way through second and third. So really, really good showing from the fuel there. You know, and I think if I had to pick an MVP for this map, an MVP for the Dallas Fuel, it'd have to be Dalton. He's yeah, Fuel's 7th man here. Those EMPs, not really causing us much issues, I must admit. Jayne, you should cast on All-Star Weekend. I would love to do some casting. You know, I would love to cast, not like as a regular caster, but when they had the Lone Star Challenge, I was really sad I didn't get an opportunity to cast that. So, I don't think I'd be a regular caster, but I'd love to cast like special events like the All-Stars. All right. Doha just dancing. What's the anime that dance is from? I forget. I completely forget. What's the best fruit? Victory. It's a fruit, not a vegetable, I swear. Who's banned this week? It's Zarya, Brigitte, Tracer, and Genji, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah. KSA is also an MVP because he probably killed himself more than the fuel killed him. All right. Lots of swaps. Vancouver Titans trying to figure out what composition they want to lose on, and they've already burned 30 seconds, so... All right, they finally decided that they want to lose using double hit scan. McCree and Ash. Doha on the May here. He's going to be getting these walls here. Ooh, Onigod already taking him out with the shot. Or Dalton taking him out, rather. Burns him to death with that dynamite here. But we've got this wall. It's going to be pretty difficult. They do already get walled off. KSA, they got to take that immortality field out. It is down. Both immortalities have been traded. Fuel are going to be forced to back out. And hopefully this has been... Oh, no. Paintbrush has dropped. Onigod should be returning, though. So it should be back to 5v5 pretty quick here. Okay. Yeah. Dalton rather. It's no longer Shockwave on the Ashe. Now it's Dalton. Kills going back and forth. Onigod has returned. He's somewhere. I think he's backing off, running away, letting them capture the first point. So we're just really bad at first points, apparently. It took us much longer than it should have, and then we gave up on, well, didn't give up. We gave it up on the first point. Onigod losing, dropping early, and then couldn't quite take control of that first point. So 5 minutes on the clock for the Vancouver Titans, but there is lots of time left for us to burn as the Titans try and match that performance that we had on the second and third points. Very aggressive plays here from the Fuel, especially this is an entirely different Fuel. The amount of times that we've seen, I mean, the change in composition that we saw yesterday with Doha on the Pharah was a different kind of play style, but this one, the one where you're playing the Lucio McCree, is also another style of change that we really haven't seen from the Fuel yet so far. So maybe Yong's playing around to see kind of what composition fits the Fuel's playstyle bet. KSA trying to stay alive. We've got another window coming out from Crimzo here. Again, it's Crimzo on the Baptiste, not Paintbrush, but they are going to be being able to hold at this choke point, which is really, really quite good for us. This choke point is very strong, very defensible. You can see the Fuel kind of running away into the castle just to regroup, but then you'll probably see them push back really quite strong. So yeah, they didn't want to die. They're just going to give up a few meters instead and then fight really early here. They've got Paintbrush, who's got the sound barrier. Why do I keep forgetting Lucio's ultimate? Doha gets caught off by the side as well because that supercharger came out right as the damage that was heading Doha's way arrived. And yeah, Vancouver Titans are going to be rolling that one up. Paintbrush. Oh, Crimzo actually got Rolf. Okay, we're just. Oh, right. Dalton just getting the cleanup kills here. But yeah, Vancouver Titans used a couple ultimates there. They used Transcendence and they used Supercharger. Doha dropping early, just getting caught off guard there. So, replay. What are we looking at here? Dalton just got cleanup kills. Why does this deserve it? He just chucked a dynamite and was like, oh yeah, super impressive. Left click in the general direction of the opponent. Great stuff, Dalton. All right. He's got a Bob. Hopefully that person can shoot for him too so that he can pretend to be doing anything in this game. But we've got back control, trying to hold on the last part of this second point here. Their Immortality Field is already out. Dalton could be in trouble. Yeah, Onigod's just hanging around here. And Doha finishing off Shredlock. That's going to be really big because there's pretty much no terrain here for the Vancouver Titans to hide behind. And without their main tank, they're going to have give up space. And that'll allow the Dallas Fuel to take back the high ground and have the payload moving back in the other direction. Okay, high ground. You can see, oh, the Hanzo here. That could be a little bit spooky. You guys can see Shockwave. He's on the far right side of your screen, and he also has the dragon. So this is spooky scary if he catches off guard with either a headshot or even the dragon through one of those choke points that they have to go back in order to actually contest the payload. We've got our Blizzard out. It looks like it's going to get a freeze on 4, maybe 5. Okay, it would have been 5, but Treadlock had the gold out there. We're going to be losing Note and Paintbrush, but I think we're still barely in advantage here. Doha, this is going to be close. One more right click. Come on, Doha. Doha. Those are words, but damn. All right. Onigod, yeah, he wins the duel against KSA, but KSA is unfortunately not the one on the payload. The one on the payload was Dalton. And Dalton pushing the payload in. So they're going into third. They've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 20 seconds to capture third point, or else they're going to have a worse time than the Dallas Fuel here. So, all right. Shockwave, more of those just M1ings in the general direction of the opponent. And we've got this first point contest. We've got a lot of ultimates here. Now, could have won that last fight. Ooh, they've got that full flux. Do we have anything? Oh, Onigod from mid-air with the high noon is going to be punishing Shockwave. And that's going to be giving us a great position, great situation here to just burn off a lot of that time. We don't even really need to clean up the rest of the team fight, you know. We're pretty good on ult charge here. But yeah, them just kind of wasting time and losing fights as slowly as possible goes our direction. We're going to do the same thing to them. That's a big flux. There's 3 of them caught in that, and he's right in the backline. Note, just so aggressive, flies in there. It really is amazing how fast Sigma can fly when he's getting amped by speed from Lucio. But yeah, Shockwave just making sure that he's wasting as much of his team's time as possible. And here, we're just barely at the time, or point where the time banks are going to be even. The Dallas Fuel definitely looking a lot more in control than they have been. They've got the sound barrier. Look at me, chat. Be impressed. I remember Lucio's ultimate. And also, Doha's coming up on that tire as well. Dalton, though, also on the tire. So we could see both tires coming out at pretty much the same time. Oh, that's going to be a kill. For sure, Doe's found 2. They didn't check their flank, and he's still there able to clean up even more. Oh, boy. Doha on the flank. That's a scary thing to see. Doesn't even have to use his tire, and that is a free team fight if I ever saw one. Gotta check your flanks, boys. Doha. You never know where that man's lurking. Okay. Node and Doha are the best players of the Fuel this year. I would definitely agree. I would definitely agree on that. All right, Vancouver Titans, they've only got a minute and a half remaining. They got some big ultimates here, though, but they're going to have to use them in order to get the payload just past this first section of third point, and we're coming up on ultimates of our own, so it's not going to be easy. There's a trigger on the left side, and Doha with the mine from downtown is going to take a shockwave. Damn, this tire actually finds anything for it. It's not. The beautiful immortality field from Crimzo, everybody hiding in it, making sure that nobody's going to die. If he had activated, he'd have done damage, but wouldn't have gotten any kills because that immortality field was up. Yeah. So that's going to make this not final fight territory yet, but at most, there are 2 fights. It could be last fight here. Dalton already used that tire, and with these double shields, it's going to be really hard for him to get another one. You can see Rolf and Karkar just did a swap on the support lineup. They're up on the Lucio and the Baptiste. Shredlock with the supercharger. That's pretty much the only thing they got, but that's an ult that is very easily zoned out. But on top of that, not only does Dallas Fuel have their supercharger they could match with, but they could supercharger and window, and that's so much damage. It's a ridiculous amount of damage. How much? A ridiculous amount. Okay, and Oni God's got the high noon, so hopefully we can watch this final bit in high quality. Here comes that high noon. He's going to be finding one, trading it up. Their immortality field is down. Whole bunch of other things. Note's got the flux, picked him up, put him down. He gets a 3 kill just with the flux. Rock just misses for fun, I guess. This is a warning shot. I'm going to throw this boulder from like 2 inches away. Oni God at the BM on a shockwave. I love it. Give me more. Karkar can't touch. And that is map number 2 for the Dallas Fuel. Nice, easy 3-0. What were we saying, chat? In it to win it. Saturday dubs for everybody. I hope you're having a fun time watching these games, because I sure am. It is so fun to watch the boys just dunk on some nerds. Let's watch this play of the game from the spawn room where nothing's happening, because I love spectator bugs. Thank you, Mr. Note. Onigod typed ooh-woo. Can I get an ooh-woo in the chat from my friend Onigod? Shockwave trying his best. He's the only card that the Vancouver Titans got. All the other cards going the way of the Dallas Fuel. Ooh-woo indeed, Onigod. Well, you know what that means. It means it's a bell dab. Bell dab! Okay, perfect. Did that the second time. See, as soon as you start dabbing, you just start winning. And that's science. That's science. That's how that works. Yeah. How does it feel, chat? Just be here together, winning, watching our boys frag. So good. And now, you know, once the watch point comes on and they start tagging at halftime, we're just gonna be like, hear the sweet, sweet sounds. Be like, oh, the Fuel are looking so good. Notes fluxes have been on point. Doha, it's impossible for him to be bad at anything. Paintbrush and Crimzo adapting, bringing that synergy back with the new combinations of Lucio and Baptiste. Young bringing everything together. He has taken the trust of the fans, and he has crystallized it into victories. Jules Cavallini, cringe. Aha! Vancouver Titans fan spotted. All right. So we will be waiting for the halftime here. I think it's about 3 minutes before we jump in and see what the desk thinks about this one. But got a tweet for me. Did you post it somewhere? One from Jacob. Dallas Fuel coming in with the dub today. We got this. Hashtag Overwatch League co-stream. Hashtag Jayne is a sandwich. Do you know where this started? Chat, where did this come from? I have no idea. Some of y'all with the team sandwich in here, just super, super happy about this. But, oh my goodness. Caden with another tweet. I have done a thing. Envy Jayne and co-host Mari. Co-host Mari. I like that name. I like that name. It's 'cause I'm a snack. Oh, you. Oh, chat. You rascal. I'm a Shock fan and a Jayne fan, so while he's with you, I burn blue. Oh, look at you, TD. You are always welcome to join. Wait, we're not the glorious gasoline gamers today. We are the cool, chivalrous... cool, chivalrous, casual competitors. That's what we are today, and you are welcome to the club. Are we watching an Overwatch game or a Titanfall one? All right. Okay, we got 1 minute before we head to the desk here. Jayne, you are my role model. Pick a better role model. I'm sure. If it's like, just pick Wikipedia, hit the random button until a person shows up, and pick that person. Probably better than me. Words are hard. Words are hard, okay, chat? Oh, it's awful. But no, we got this. We got this. One more map, and the last map is going to be Volskaya. That's one that Fuel's traditionally done actually pretty well on. So, yeah. I mean, we're already playing Sombra. We're playing things like Junkrat, big ultimate combos. Those ultimate combos are always going to be more impactful, more effective on the 2CP maps. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Oof. Comebacks don't start now? No. There are no comebacks today. No. Titans, stay there. Just sit. Stay and think about what you've done. Where do you get so many blue blazers from? From the Blue Blazer store, obviously. Comeback stops now. What happened to Bumper? Yeah, Bumper hasn't found a team. Yeah, has he? No. I have no idea. I haven't really been keeping up with Bumper, so. Oh, man. So, who do we play next week, too? Because this is still... Oh, are we going to the desk? Or are we on game break? Desk? Game break? Game break? Desk? Desk! All right. Time to listen to the desk, chat.
And, well, let's discuss the matches. Costa, I need you to start here since you decided in our pre-show to flip-flop. And you abandoned the Dallas Fuel, and you felt like you should believe in the Titans. And quite frankly, honestly,
Costa, what are you doing?
Round, that didn't look bad. It just kind of crumbled after that. When did it all fall apart for you and your team?
Come on.
I think you really have to highlight the second round of that map. It really looked like the Vancouver Titans were going to take it. The Dallas
No, it didn't, Costa.
Their ultimates on that Oasis.
Are you delusional? At no point did it look like the Titans were in control of this map.
The Vancouver Titans had like 3 ultimates to win it. Dallas had nothing. And this is sort of highlights a lot of the issues that the Vancouver Titans have had. They sort of come in. We saw Shockwave take over the Moira and utilize that ultimate when he couldn't help anyone else. He wasn't even utilizing the healing. They used their ultimates completely separate.
Because
it feels
Moira
like when push
is
comes to shove,
super high on the list of ultimates or
adapt,
characters that you copy when
make
you're
the
Echo.
right decisions. And then we saw them go straight to City Center and they just got hard counted. They didn't know how to adapt to it. They tried to send Shockwave to the McCree and he just gets caught out instantly, nowhere near the rest of his team. So the pieces are there for the Vancouver Titans, but their struggle has always been stringing it together.
And then we headed on to Eichenwalde.
Yes, we headed into Eichenwalde and...
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I wasn't sure if you're jumping in, I don't know.
Yeah,
what about you, Johnny?
Some wacky noises going on. It's all good. We're moving on to map 2 in Eichenwalde. And, I mean, it started out pretty rough for the Dallas Fuel, and I think part of the reason
we were in
why
control the entire
might
time
be because we played Junkrat on attack. Okay, we saw Saucy try to put up from Roosty.
Oh no, they're going to be talking about the
Not
Paris
really
Atlanta
ideal.
game. If you missed that
it took
game,
some time
chat,
to
it was
charge the tire,
wild.
and it was a similar problem here for the Dallas Fuel. So they flexed over to the May on attack, and that's actually when the Fuel really got going. And they stuck to this May throughout the map and actually managed to complete Eichenwalde on the back of Doha's great May play as well. So it seemed like this might be the road moving forward for the Dallas Fuel. Maybe put Doha on this May on attack ground so you can actually
put Doha on whatever he wants. Dude frags on every hero.
Lucio.
You put him on Mercy, you'd
well,
still get a
on
6K.
defense, you can maybe shift away from May and maybe try to make the Junkrat work. I think you have to be a bit more methodical about your hero picks.
Only God on 76 is underrated. Only God just in general is overrated.
Hard to make Junkrat really work on attack rounds. It's much easier to make.
Wait, did I say overrated? Unlucky. I meant underrated. I'm pretty sure I said overrated, didn't I?
And letting your opponent punch you. That's when you can get
Nobody's allowed to clip that.
So I think we saw a clear.
Words are hard, okay, chat?
When Doha picked the May instead of the Junkrat.
My brain was a little bit lagging. It was like, wait, what words just came out of my mouth?
The rest of the series, what they're going to be playing in the rest of the maps.
Well, let's take a
I
look
did
at
that
how
yesterday as
Titan
well. I was
presented
like, what
Frank
heroes does
Brady, as
Doha
you
play?
just
Pretty much
talked
all of the
about
hit
Doha
scans.
at
I meant to say
great length.
projectiles.
Let's just roll back
Nice.
some of his tape and take a closer look at one of his plays on Eichenwalde defense.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is a really great play, and we've seen people do this in this exact same spot. I think it was OG
I love
who
this.
pulled this off.
This
on
one was
Winston.
just sweet
This is
from Doha.
hiding as the
Yep.
Junkrat.
Oh, and
Just
he
gets
hits
a
the air
really
shot on the
smart flank
shockwave,
and
and
kills
then just
three
that
without
last
utilizing a single
fadeaway
ultimate.
shot
This was
too.
This is the
actually,
worst.
never mind.
This
They
just
used the
shouldn't
beat-
work, actually.
If
You can't.
this
You're
is
not
a
allowed to see
backbreaking
Doha
moment
Mercy.
for the
It's
Vancouver
outlawed
Titans
in
as
at
well.
least
Like, when
50
you are
countries.
starting to get confidence, you're in the third point, and when you lose a fight this convincingly for almost no ultimates, only a beat, the Dallas Fuel managed to charge up everything they had. They then managed to hold for the rest of the 2 minutes just on the back of this great play by Doha. And this is a confident play, and this is what we want to see by
Yeah, I
the
love
Dallas
for
Fuel.
once we
They
did a
look like
flank
they're in
surprise.
their element.
Absolutely.
I was really
Like,
surprised with how
you know,
well they
it's
came
not
out
just
and played
that
in this match. It
the
looked
flank
like they'd put a lot of
play
practice into
is
Barrett,
cool and
but they're
interesting, exciting to
seamlessly
watch, but
transitioning
it
to this sort
also,
of Junkrat
I
double
mean,
shield
it
style
also
right now.
worked, most importantly, but it's also
I
just
kind of want to
a
get
sign
both
of
of your
confidence.
thoughts here.
You only have
before
those
we're,
plays
done with our
pulled off by
halftime.
confident
We do
teams.
see a lot of Junkrat in this first series between Atlanta Reign as well against Paris. And now, once more, a lot of Junkrat. Why do you think that is? What makes this hero viable right now?
I mean, he's a pretty slow hero, right?
Jayne, look at
if you
match
think in
chat.
terms of like game
Alright.
tempo, right? Because the entire thing is about slowing down the tempo, just getting as much spam out as you can before the enemy comes to you, right? So with Genji out of the pool and with Tracer out of the pool, there's a lack of heroes with that level of mobility who can close the distance onto Junkrat quickly and shut him down. So you have these slower heroes instead. You have to like grind your way towards the Junkrat, but it's taking so long for these
Well, I guess
teams
that
to be
explains the
engaged
meme.
that the Junkrat gets so much value out of the grenades. It builds up Riptide really fast. So, you know, maybe you could have used a Zarya and a Winston, but Zarya is also out of the hero pool. So a lot of the hero pool picks that are removed this week really just go into the favor of Junkrat, and I think he's here to actually be a mainstay over the next couple of weeks.
Brad.
And you know what? I'm excited about that. I'm sure Jake somewhere just manifested that into existence, and I couldn't be happier because it makes for a lot of fun moments in game. Let's see if we get more of that in that second half, or if the Titans can start their comeback as we're heading over to Volskaya.
Yeah, let's see him try. Okay, so chat, I finally figured out what's going on with this Jayne is a sandwich meme, and match chat in the Discord is just 2 pieces of bread and then my face has an emote between them. I don't know why it's a thing, but now I at least know what it is. So, chat, sometimes you concern me. Sometimes I'm concerned about you, chat. You know, I love you. But why? Why, chat? Why? Finally something more memeable than AKM Blade, the saucy tire. Jayne, have you never seen the internet ever? I mean, you have a point. You do have a point. You've got a tweet. Does it involve bread?
Not this one.
Does it involve Torbjorn?
No.
I don't believe you. Oh, what is this tweet? Dallas Fuel has 2 dabs in the bank. Damn right we do. Boys looking fierce. Ooh woo, indeed. ODBL co-stream. Burn blue. All right. I have clipped the part where you said Oni God is overrated. Did I not explicitly say not to do that? Can you not listen to the simplest of instructions? Come on, chat. Come on. Jeez. My goodness. All right. Did any of you guys watch the Paris Eternal Atlanta Reign game? I know that some of you did in the match chat, but how many of you guys actually watched the nonsense that was Bastions and Junkrats and Map 5? How many of you guys watched that map? Yeah? you guys wash your eyes out with soap before this game? I don't know. I feel like, you know, I haven't done like an on-stream review for a long time of an Overwatch League game, but I feel like I want to review that one and then just like grab a bag of popcorn and start eating it and just start laughing and do nothing else. So it was pretty fun. It was definitely entertaining. Not gonna lie about that one. So the saucy tire is the best meme. Yeah, I mean, Junkrat can be a really, really quick charging ultimate if you actually land your grenades, especially since there's so much AoE damage. But hey, man, playing into double shields doesn't work sometimes. All right. Hey, Jayne, you told me to go to Wikipedia and press the random button to find my role model, so now I'm looking up to Pablo Escobar as my hero. All right, I may have made a mistake, chat. Oh, goodness. Chat's the worst. No, not slow mode. Are we in slow mode in chat for some reason? No, I believe you. Chat, can you just spam as quickly as you can just to make sure that we're not in slow mode? I just want to make sure y'all are still awake and here, and you know, if you're looking for anything to spam just to test the chat feature, make sure it's some blue hearts, some burn blues. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, okay, chat's working. Chat's definitely working. Perfect. I cannot wait until this global pandemic thing is over. Not to actually make fun of it, but I can't wait till we're actually doing homestands again. And I just keep thinking back to the homestands at the Allen Event Center, and these events would be so much fun. First of all, I want to do like co-streams in the office here. I think that would be fantastic. But I just want to, like, I have been to a mini sporting event before, and I mean, crowds at Overwatch games are just like unlike anything else. I cannot wait until we can actually do these in person. All right, Volskaya, as much as I love you guys, you smell bad, and I don't want to be here longer than I have to. So the Dallas Fuel have respected my wishes, and they're going to be following the script. I'm looking at the wrong camera, but they're going to be winning this one very, very quickly, and then we can all just go home and enjoy happy boy hours instead of sad boy hours like we had yesterday. So, can we hold up signs behind you? Yes. Oh my goodness, the amount of shenanigans that we could get up to, chat. Don't even get me started. Yo, somebody actually did tailgate at the last homestand, and I didn't find out until after it happened. It was actually the worst thing ever. I felt so betrayed. So betrayed. All right. Hashtag in Yang we trust. Let's see what we got cooked up for this one. Do the other teams do co-streams too? I think Houston did one of them, right? I don't know if any of the other teams do. We do, though. You know what? We may be 16th in the ranking, but we're #1 in co-streams. Reasons to be a Dallas Fuel fan. All right, we're attacking first. We got Doha on the Sombra. I mean, do I even need to tell you? Anything else? We got it. Come on, stay on Roadhog, you coward. Come on, Note, stay on it. Stay on it, stay on it, stay. No! Okay. No, we're going back to the Sombra and the Reaper. We had great success with this previously. So, you can just go right into the Daltons up there scouting as well. Florida Mayhem does. Oh, right, because they have J3 and Samito on their squad, right? Okay, Doha. Oh, gets the translocator. Perfect. Oh, my goodness. Dalton really needs to kind of up his Sombra game, because that's like Sombra 101 stuff. Doha just sitting on his translocator, waiting till Dalton goes to try and spam some ult charge. Just easy takeout. Onigod does get punished here, but... I'm just sorry, I'm doing my favorite Vancouver Titans fan impression, so... Yeah, that was a pretty quick win for us on the... All right. Yeah, I want to get out of here as quick as possible. It's just, you know, fuel. Yeah. I'm on a schedule. Can we win this even faster? Oh, man. Feels good to be on the winning team, right? Feels good to be on the winning squad. I don't think calling our players cowards help. Are you sure about that? Are you 100% sure? Dallas is absolutely rolling over there. You are correct. Okay. Shockwave has been... We got an opening pick onto Rolf already. This could be such a quick cap. We were playing... Oh, we're not playing Lucio in the match. We are doing Baptiste Zen. I mean, that's even more... This could be such a fast cap. I wonder if we can even get a record here. Are we going to get a record? Cap, 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 cap. I want fastest Volskaya. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. I need to know what the record is. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 4 seconds.
Pass into the iris.
2 fights, 2 caps.
Score 0-2.
I don't know what the record on Volskaya is, but that's fast. We spend a long time scouting and swapping, though. That might be the record. That might be. That might be. Somebody check the stats guys on Twitter from the Overwatch League. See if we got the record. I blinked. Did I miss something? Oh boy. That was fast. If we didn't get the record, it's just because we spent time scouting and swapping. Rolf just got deleted here, and he pulled the rock. Oh, so good. It's so good. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's go. If Dallas got the record, I will eat a Jayne sandwich IRL. You do not have permission or my consent to do that, Ginja? Social distancing, please. All right, we're on the defense this time. I know if you blinked, you might have missed our attack. It's like those small towns. Can't miss them unless you're going the speed limit. All right. Well, Shockwave on the Widow. He's rage swapped to try and hard carry. Tilted like it's ranked. Let's see what they can do. We're going to be playing the same sort of a really aggressive composition with the Lucio and the Moira. Oh, he's no fear. He's at body shot health, and he's just crouch spamming Shockwave. And then he gets the kill on Shockwave. That is the dirtiest, most disrespectful thing I have ever seen Doha do. He was body shot health. He didn't even respect Dalton's or Shockwave's ability to hit a body shot. Oh my goodness. I mean, he wasn't wrong. Shockwave didn't hit it. Don't worry though, Shockwave's going for a grapple shot. Maybe he'll hit that one. Come on, Doha. Just clean him up. That was so gross, Doha. I would uninstall. Please just finish him off. Please. Please. Just... They had to use a coalescence to save Shockwave! Oh, that's wonderful. All right, what is going on here? I'm having too much fun just laughing at Shockwave being disrespected by all. Oh, come on. Yes. Yes, Sony God. He's got the supercharger. He's a scary boy. He's a scary boy. Oh, the bubble is up, though. They got our supercharger. Oh, one more. Oh, no. No, Oni God. No. You're not allowed to die now. Oh, I thought Treadlock was gone. Oh, I thought he was out of there. Ooh, they got a boop onto our Sombra, but Doa's out of there. They've got... Ooh, and they had to use barrier. Okay, they won't have that one on second. Oh. Can you imagine capping first point in twice the time it took for the fuel to cap the entire map? Sadly, not the record. It was 6:17 is the record. All right. All right. That was still fast, though. Didn't get the record, though, chat. Didn't get the record. 13 seconds off. 13 seconds off the record. Okay, here is the Vancouver Titans attack. Trying the best here. Shredlock, he's low and he's out of shields. Oh, they've got the defense finish him out, but Shredlock messed up his jump and he's at 12 HP. All right, they finished him off here. Who has the record? The Atlanta Reign have the record, apparently. Yeah, 6:17 would have been back when they had 8 minutes, and now it's changed that there's only 7 minutes in total. So a 5:04 is equivalent to an old 6:04. So only 13 seconds off the record, which, again, we spent that long scouting and swapping, for sure. So. Okay. Man, it feels like we have to defend forever compared to how long it took us to attack. All right. Good point B hold though, for sure. Onigod's got, I mean, we've got 4 coming on 5 ultimates as well. They have their EMP though, so Paintbrush is gonna be all on him in order to try and survive this. Ooh, the D-Mech. I think the D-Mech, well, we're not gonna see it, but Onigod broke the mech using High Noon. EMP comes out, it lands onto 3 of them, but Paintbrush is gonna get the the sound barrier. Jeez. And Paintbrush taking out Shockwave in the back line. Looks like they're going to get the capture here, though. So, 2 minutes to... and there's also the new rules that drops down the time banks after the capture. But 2 minutes to 4:08, so we're going to be going to extra rounds. You have to leave now? Goodbye, Blizzard. If we lose, it's your fault. Just want you to know. Long have we waited. Titans overrated. Shockwave outdated. Fuel activated. All right, let's close this one out, boys. Let's close this one out. No need to waste our time on the Titans. We got more important things to do. Doa just wants more points on draft buff. I think you're onto something, Ali. Okay. We're on the defense again. Same composition as last time. Moira and the Lucio. Only have to defend for 2 minutes, and we held for longer than that last time. Yeah, that's too bad. Onigod died just before Paintbrush. I thought Paintbrush used the sound barrier there. Did he not? Maybe I made a mistake. Jayne, I need to go, but promise you Dan if we win, okay? I don't know what those words mean in that order. Here we go. Here we go. What are they going to try this time? I mean, they're going to be trying the Shockwave Widowmaker again. He's going on the flank. Ha! He's scared. He is so scared. Doha is in his nightmares. And I mean, like, Shockwave, if Doha didn't know you were there, he does now. Like, what was the point? Hi, guys, I'm flanking. Just making sure there's no spies over here. And Doha's like, what is going on over there? Like, I love it on the minimap. Doha's like, oh, Shockwave's flanking. Don't worry, guys. I'll go deal with that. Be right back. Oh, man. Doha's such a chat. It's unbelievable. All right. 1 minute left. 1 minute till we get that 3rd map win and then a series win. Oh, that'll be good. Doha's just like, Shockwave, your ass is grass. Doha's just lurking. Just lurking. He's waiting. Please tell me that Shockwave dies to Doha. I would laugh so hard. Ooh, Coalescence is out. Crimzo keeping everybody else up. Gamsu's still alive. All right. Oh, 2. Yeah, Onigod's gonna get the D-Mac. That's nice. I was hoping the entire time that Doha was just hunting Shockwave still. Stop cyberbullying Shockwave? Why? No, Doha! No! He died trying to take out Car. That's unlucky, too, because Doha has the EMP. And the Vancouver Titans definitely gonna be back, but Onigod's got the High Noon here. What is... He's just going to try and stop the touch, but they've got a Sombra. Just flash the point. The Sombra's going to have to touch last minute. Okay. Well, that is going to give Doha more than enough time to get back with his EMP, so it should be about in 3. No! Doha was invisible! There's no way that happened. hacks. There's no way that happened. Get me Vac. 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 She had walls. I mean, literally hacking. Literally wall hacks. Literally wall hacks. Imagine having wall hacks. Patchy! No! You must ride or die, Patchy. We are in it to win it. All right. As long as we don't give him a tick here, we've got EMP. They use the sound barrier as well. KSI super low. Okay, we got the D-Mech. We still have Supercharger and Bomb here. Yeah, so we survived long enough. EMP, we weren't able to finish off our tanks. Now our tanks have ultimate stuff. Well, they got first point, but we have lots of time to take first point, and then all we will need is a tick on second, and we will be sending the Titans packing. All right. Hold on, Patchy. We're in it to the end, bud. You and me.
Score
Winnable.
2-2. Switching sides.
Winnable.
Initiating.
Man, all I saw was Doha invisible and then just getting headshot, and I was so mad. Because I was, like, from the perspective that I was looking at, I think Oni God was up the staircase as well. So it looked like, from my angle, that Shockwave tried to kill Oni God, but hit Doha in the head instead, right before Doha EMP'd. And I was about to just, like, yeet this microphone through the window. But, wall hacks. Didn't look at that part. I was having too much fun making fun of the Titans. Oh, man. Jayne, thank you for this stream. It's been so cool having you talk through the series. Hope for more of it. Absolutely, Jack. So far, since we've started doing these co-streams, I've only missed one, and that was because the Overwatch League wouldn't let us do it. But other than that, if the fuel is playing, expect me to be here on stream, watching these games with you. So, Jayne, if we lose this round, can I kiss your head? Not unless you chug a liter of hand sanitizer first. And actually, please don't do that. I don't want to be liable. Your dumbass probably do it. Anyway. Our attack time. All right. Just spy checking. Jayne, what Dallas skin should I get and not redeem more codes? I mean, you've got to get the Dallas. Get the Dallas Sombra for sure. Gotta rep Doha. Or, I mean, Dallas Sigma is such just a cool skin as well. Okay. Dalton looking for it. Are we going to pull the same thing we did last time and just break his translocator? Come on, Shockwave. You know Doha's just coming for you, right? Doha will be in your dreams, haunting your every thought. Karkar just getting caught out. Oni God breaking that shield. As soon as that shield goes down. Oh, we lost Oni God, though, to Dalton. Damn. Okay. Well, we got lots of tries left. Got some ult charge here. Dalton got some kills. We're almost at EMP. Paintbrush, just doing paintbrush things. All right. You know, just because we have a lot of time fuel doesn't mean we should be wasting it, you know? This is supposed to be a very low blood pressure stream. Yeah, I mean, that flick was good. Oh, and Note almost knocked him into the pit, too. You just got the Dallas Sigma? Good choice. Good choice. Oh, no. You guys actually made a Jayne Witch emote. Okay, EMP, I should be paying attention to this guy. Shockwave tries. Oh, boy, he's so low. Crimson just playing ring around the rosy, trying to keep everybody up. We've lost one, but we answer back with a kill on Karkar, so it is 5v5. We've got Smart Adventure, Shredlock, solo and hacked. That's 2. This could be it. Coming really close. KSA is super low, but he does have the self-destruct as well here. Widowmaker on the high ground. Oni God can't be too out of position here, or else Shockwave could be finding that headshot. What did I just say, Oni God? Listen to me. The script. We've got the supercharger. No, I'm not losing to another Widowmaker. Just, dang nabbit. Burnery did this to us yesterday. I am not letting this happen a second time. It's not allowed. Finally on the inside. Oh, we just couldn't get the supercharger onto Note. Crimzo He's taken out as well, but Paintbrush managing to take out Shockwave, and we've got Oni God back. So are we just... come on, Oni God, please. Get to that health back. Gamsu's dropping. Okay, low blood pressure. Come on, guys. Doha's finishing off Dalton. This is okay. They did manage to take out KSA on the Diva. Thankfully, there wasn't enough defense matrix left for that, and I think Oni God coming back on the Death Blossom is going to be enough, but we still have to get one tick on second point, or else this is a draw. Now, it's also both EMPs, so we're going to have at least 2 fights here, so I'm not sure what the strategy here. They've got to know that Dalton has the EMP, so they either, like, they've done a really, really good job so far this entire series of just counter EMPing Daltons, but we don't have a sound barrier of our own this time, so we got this. Just one tick. We can play this a lot differently than when how we would have to play this if we wanted to get like a full capture or all 3 ticks. We can definitely do this. There's the EMP from Dalton. Are we going to counter this? Looks like we are. No. Doha elects not to do it. Okay, so we're just going to walk in with our own EMP instead of trying to trade. I mean, Paintbrush is still just like fragging nerds, but you know, the rest of our tanks reset. Paintbrush joins them in some sort of weird suicide cult. But yeah, more than enough time to set up. We got both of our tank ultimates. We're going to be getting our support ultimates later on in the fights. We can't use them early like the Vancouver Titans, but yeah, so dangerous thing though. Doha, he does have his EMP, but can't do any sort of invisible stuff because Shockwave is going to have the infra sight, so he could use that. And well, he got punished by it once, but hopefully the fuel plays this slow. They play this smart, and we can all go ham, go home, and go ham. They're going to go ham, we're going to go home. Just enjoying the sweet, sweet taste of victory. 17 seconds, going to be moving on to the point here. There's the supercharger out. Now, Vancouver Titans are going to have to do something to react to that. There's the first ultimate coming up from Wolf, but he's so low. We're almost killing him directly through the... there's the EMP. Did it catch Karkar? It did not. Okay, so they've got their sound barrier out. Both of their support ultimates are out. We've got ours from Crimzo, and Paintbrush is at 92%. If he gets that sound barrier, I think that's going to be enough for us to hold this through. Note's also got his bomb, which he can just force them off the point. He lost Doha. Okay, it's up to Note here to force them off, and then Paintbrush to keep everybody alive, and I think we've got it. Only need one tick. Dalton got another EMP, but is it going to be enough? Gamsu is trying his best. Note is there just shelling out the damage, and tell me we got it. Tell me, get out of the fade, take him down. Let's go. 3 wins. We've got the match. GG's, Vancouver Titans. Today is a day of victory. And the Dallas Fuel sweep the Titans 3-0. We take it. We take it, ladies and gentlemen.
Play of
You know?
the game.
And for once, we were in control the entire time. That was a good one. Oh, I'm sad we didn't get the record, but damn, that was such a quick capture for the Fuel on Volskaya. GG's, everybody. GG's. Where's the dab? Of course we need not just a dab, but we also need the bell dab. Victory! Perfect. All right. We got 3 bell dabs for today for 3 beautiful W's. Oasis, Eichenwalde, and Volskaya. Feels good. Feels good, chap. Feels good. Best team in the league, I'm pretty sure. Feels good to cheer for the #1. Unstoppable, undefeatable Dallas Fuel. Oh, sorry. I took my time machine yesterday. I'm from 2021, where the Dallas Fuel are the best team in the league. I forgot that at this point, we're still in the rebuilding phase. Don't worry. I'm from the future. Next year, the Dallas Fuel are completely unstoppable. They don't lose a single game because Yang is... He just cybernetically controls the hive mind that is the Fuel and plays all 6 computers at the same time through the bodies of the Fuel players. It really is quite a revolution in esports, and I'm helping invent it. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed today's match. I don't think we don't have the post-game interviews while the team is doing the rebuilding and everything like that. So that's one thing that we'll probably bring back later once the team gets a little bit more comfortable. But during this transition, we're letting the team and the players just focus on the rebuilding that I talked about that is going to carry us to glorious, undefeated victory in 2021. So, Jayne, this is the Dallas skins I have. You just listed every single hero in the game. I have 200 more tokens. What should I get? You should give somebody else the tokens so they could get one of the Fuel skins that they're missing. Oh. Thank you, Jayne. You're a wonderful co-stream host. Oh, you. Well, I enjoy it, and I enjoy being here, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching it as well. Did we have any tweets that we wanted to look at before we closed out the stream here? I see one of them, but it's I don't want to show that one. But in the wise words of the Lord Almighty himself, ye, and I cannot express this enough, ha. Yeehaw indeed, my friends. Paris next, watch out. You know what, chat? I'm telling you, I'm here rain or shine. I'm here victory or defeat. I'm here as long as the Overwatch League says I can be here, and hopefully you'll be here too. So, but yeah, that's a victory. 3-0. Very quick one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I'll be around in the match chat channel on the Dallas Fuel Discord for a little bit after the game if you'd like to say hi or anything like that. But if not, this weekend we went 1-1. Next weekend we've got 2 more games, and that will finish off the makeup games before we go into the post-season tournament. So look forward to that. Next week's games are going to be hard. We got the Paris Eternal, but you know what? As usual, no matter the opponent, whether it's the Boston Uprising, the San Francisco Shock, if the Fuel are playing, you'll find me here casting it, and I hope you'll join me as well. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm Jayne. Thank you so much to Mike, the producer for this stream, and I will see you guys next weekend. Bye now.